Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Appreciate your patience here. I believe this is a request from one of my community members, Jeremy. Thank you so much again for the request. Sorry for the delay. Honestly, been pretty busy the last week or so here in Dubai. Things are fantastic, of course, but generally speaking, it's been a busy time. So appreciate once more your patience. If you're new to the channel, for anyone else, welcome on board. Hope you can learn something today. CryptoCash.tech is the site, link down below if you're curious about becoming a better trader. We've got Trade Signals, Academy, and Community. It's really a lot of fun, actually. If you take a quick look here, Premium Group took some nice profits here from Rune Coin, 14% on the way down there for a short we opened earlier today. Maybe that was yesterday. I know it took about 24 hours to get that profit. Caspa, 3 hours, 20%, and Bitcoin, 20%, 20 hours there. So again, good little profits there here recently. HBAR is a consideration, but man, really took off and now it's pulling back. So a lot of times when coins do this, they average out at the 0.618 fib level. I am not surprised to see the price action hanging out right there at that level. Okay, so really cool to see that, but also standard par for the course. Let's take a quick look here in the details. Not a lot of liquidation above the price action, look like more below. So if we zoom in a little bit further, we can see there's some heavier concentrations about anywhere between 11 to 12 cents. Now again, this is somewhat of a loose one. Unfortunately, some exchanges don't give us tremendously great liquidation data, but this does tell us here, generally speaking, we have a heavier concentration below the price, or there's more people taking longs than shorts. It makes sense though, a lot of longs are still in profit even with the pullback. So again, this is all the more reason why you secure profits when you can. As the price goes higher, you continue to adjust your stop loss higher. I'm not sure what you're doing, folks. If you are not doing that and you lost a lot of profit, sorry, it's on you, but it's easy to say, of course, I know, but with our community, I always try to emphasize the importance of securing profit, because this is trading, folks. This is a business. It's treated like one. If you are trading this like just a casual, fun thing, don't get me wrong, that can still be okay, but you're going to lose a lot more than you're gaining if you're doing that. Okay, all moving averages aside here, this is still a little early, so we don't really get a lot of support. Even though we do have some support there at about 10 cents, just say from the 50-day SMA, all the moving averages are going to be off. We're going to see that happen with these pumps and dumps. It happens all the time, where the best thing to do is rely on key fib levels, which we kind of already see is at 0.618. That's an area we want to pay attention to. RSI dropped below 70, so that previous bullish continuation potential is already gone. That's on the daily time frame. You don't usually see that, so that just shows how big of a candle wick that is. And then, of course, we take a look here. We can see RSI is kind of plateauing, or just, well, more so just averaging itself out back at that 50 to 70 mark. This is still bullish, so the coin technically is still bullish at this point, but it's not like a phenomenal situation. Stochastic swinging down, MACD is losing its momentum. It's kind of ugly. There's no other way around it. So again, you can't really rely on a lot of these other indicators, because you look at the volume. Volume went from 0 to 100 in like 12 hours. Okay, so again, there's a lot of reasons for that. But if we can kind of look here, look at the volume here. This does help us a little bit. The average true range, or just the point of control for this coin, I'm rounding up a little, just say about 13 cents. Okay, 12.9, 13 cents. So it tells us where the price action's at right now. There's a solid chance we could see a bounce here, because everyone's averaging out their position. We also have this 0.618 fib level at 12.3 cents. So 12.3 is that support. Okay, it's normal, this golden pocket here, basically just the area just below 0.618 to hold. Okay, so we lose that level, I would expect the price to continue lower. But again, that's generally what we're looking at here. We should see the price action continue to bounce off that level, which it kind of already did. However, Bitcoin sold off pretty hard, and if Bitcoin continues lower, HBAR will also. But the good news is we're averaging ourselves out here at this nice little support range. Everything else is going to look kind of off. Ichimoku Cloud is going to give us some gaps. Not really all that reliable here. We can't even really draw that much of a trend line yet, because it's still too early. So what I'll plan to do is I'll plan to cover this coin again tomorrow, just kind of reevaluate once we have a little bit more data. But between now and then, it's safe to presume this 0.618 level is holding, and we got a little support range here. Okay, so between 0.618, basically 12.3 cents, 13.4 cents is that range, and until we break above or below, we don't know what's going to happen next. I know it sounds crazy, but you typically, just say there's a bullish back test, that would look like this, where the price action goes sideways, comes up, and then it consolidates here. That's when you try to get it. Okay, that would be a better case scenario. Opposite, of course, occurs as well. The price comes down here, bearish back test. You consider getting in right here, price goes lower. That's generally how it works with range-bound activity. So the truth here is that we could continue lower with the sideways channel, but we may also be able to recover if Bitcoin can just kind of go sideways for a little while. a lot of this hinges on Bitcoin, folks. And again, if you take a look at my Twitter, for example, I post, these are automated here, but generally speaking, we saw $1.14 billion in USDT sold off in 15 minutes. And that caused, of course, if you hadn't already seen this, caused Bitcoin to start just nosediving, okay? A lot of that could be because of the results for Meta, but it also could just be the simple fact that we rejected off 70,000 and the price, and the bulls have given up, all right? Bears are winning. But if you take a look at that, you combine all that here and look at HBAR, HBAR is holding super strong. And that's a really good sign. Heaven forbid Bitcoin continues lower, we should be able to see the price action stabilize and bounce back for HBAR, as long as it doesn't continue any lower for Bitcoin, okay? So again, pay attention to the big dog. That's he's going to call all the shots here for the moment. Hope you learned something here today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the request. Again, sorry I couldn't get to it sooner, but we'll try to keep HBAR on our radar here soon. Just keep things going here for you. Thanks so much again. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.